Hey everybody, I'm VSG, aka Manel, here with my week 10 post vertical sleeve gastrectomy update. That's my vertical sleeve, or gastric sleeve as it's called. I had it back on September 15th, 2016, in Huntington Beach, California, with Dr. Faze and his team out there. My highest weight was 260 pounds. My surgery day weight was 254. Last week I was 224.4, I believe, and this week I am happy to tell you guys that I am 221.8, meaning that I have lost 2.6 pounds since last week, and I'm thrilled because I think I've mentioned before, my first personal goal was to get below 222 pounds, which is the lowest weight I have recorded. I mean, I've had my fitness pal for a long time, and that's the lowest weight that I have recorded on there from about 5 years ago. So I am so happy to be beyond that. Like, in a sense, I feel like my real weight loss is starting now. Not that those 38.2 pounds were lost in vain, but I'm just really excited to enter this kind of like next phase of my weight loss journey. And so my next goal is to get to 200, which hopefully I can potentially reach sometime in the new year. So that is very exciting for me. I was so thrilled, and I wasn't expecting it because last week I had kind of a significant loss, and I'm like, I know myself, and it's that time of the month also. So I was like, oh, there's no way. Like, I had such low expectations, and so I was just like so happy. So today's Thanksgiving, happens to be, so happy Thanksgiving, if you guys are watching today. And I'm excited. I was a little bit nervous, but I was lucky to have kind of like a trial run on Sunday because my friends and I had a Friendsgiving. And so I made like a stuffing dish, and I was really good with what I ate that day because I really stayed away from anything that I knew would upset me. But I wanted to try the stuffing that I made, so I literally had like this big of a bite or something, and oh my god, it was not a good experience. And I was so surprised because it seemed like such a small amount, but like I instantly got all this tightness here, and my stomach was very unhappy with me, and oh my god, it was not good. And so I learned that this today I'm certainly not touching any of that kind of a thing for sure. Um, I've had some sweets since surgery, as I have like admitted to you guys, but I haven't touched any breads or rice or pasta or anything like that. So I guess I'm just like not ready for it, which is fine, and I'm not missing it that much, which is a good thing. This week, I finally got to meet with a nutritionist, which I hadn't. I had only had like a screening before my surgery, and then I had made an appointment a few times and I had to cancel for different reasons. And so I finally saw her this week, and it was really, really helpful and really encouraging because she kind of reassured me that I had been mostly on track with the way that I've been eating, which I was really happy to hear, minus like a few points, particularly around vitamins. And I've been a little like, not I've been diligent in the ones that I've been taking, but I haven't been taking enough by any means. And so I've only been taking a multivitamin and a biotin pill. And she was just like, that's not enough. So I need to start supplementing with a calcium ASAP, she said. And I guess like I have to take that like 3 times a day or something. So that will be kind of an adjustment. And then also a B12, which I haven't taken at all. So I'm curious to see what my blood work will look like because, at 3 months you're supposed to have your blood work done, and at least in my program. And so I hope that everything looks okay because I've been a little negligent. But those I'm going to get back on track, and hopefully they will be like a positive addition. Otherwise, this week has been pretty. It's been okay. I have to admit, I haven't been like so on track. It's been a very like on the go week, and I haven't been like as regimented in what I've been eating. And so I was so happy to see the nutritionist because I felt myself like going awry, and it was nice to have someone to kind of like bring me back. And I also had a few like major stressors this week. So I'm like working on my thesis for grad school, and I'm getting ready to present December 15th, which is just like less than 3 weeks away now. And I had been waiting to hear back from my advisor, and I finally hear back from her on Monday after like a few weeks. Like, I had sent her my material like 6 weeks ago or so, and she finally got back to me and said basically that like everything was not to her liking, and the scope was too narrow, and this and that, and like all this stuff, and just like ripped everything apart. and said to me that by December 1st, which is a week from today, that I have to submit an entirely new draft with like expanded material. And it's just like completely unrealistic. And I was just, I don't know. It was funny because usually when I'm really stressed like that, I want to eat everything, but I just got so anxious that I literally couldn't eat. And that like really never happens to me almost ever. So I was surprised by that reaction, but I was just so anxious, and I'm still anxious. Like my book is freaking right here, like research methods, lots of fun. Anyways, so I don't know if my weight loss is in a way because I haven't eaten enough, which is probably not a good thing. And so, yeah, I have to be a little careful about that and kind of like get myself back on track. But I'm hoping like in the next week, life will go back to normal and I'll be less stressed out. So hopefully it will be okay. Um, but yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this week. I won't keep you guys for too long. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll check in with you next week. Bye, guys.